Hello and thanks for joining me. And we're in the workshop again today. I've not done any videos in the workshop for a while. It's not because I haven't been in the workshop, it's just that I don't record everything that I do in the workshop, and I only record something if I feel it's going to be interesting or useful to other people. And you know, a lot of routine maintenance work, I've already recorded it, or I just don't think it's going to be useful. But anyway, I've got some jobs coming up that I probably will record, so you know, look out for those. Anyway, that's not what today's video is about. I was contacted recently by somebody who'd been watching some of my videos about my Triumph Bonneville T140, and he said, you know, he just bought himself a T140, and he asked me a very good question. He said, what tools do you carry on the bike when you're riding? Now, I thought that's an excellent question, and I do have a toolkit which I carry on the bike all the time. This is it here. Which I'll show you in just a minute. But I thought it merited a video for a couple of reasons. One is I'll show you what I carry, but secondly, I don't claim to have the definitive answer on this, so I would like this video really to start a discussion. And if anybody has any other ideas, if they feel that I've missed something important out of my toolkit, or if they feel I'm carrying stuff that's totally unnecessary, please do make comments below, because it would be nice to come up with a useful definitive toolkit. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type up the toolkit, and so there's going to be a printed version which you will be able to download for free. So I will start off by typing up what I have in my toolkit here in this tool roll, and then if anybody makes any suggestions in the comments to this video that I think are excellent, then I will add them to that. So hopefully we'll come up with some kind of general consensus of you know, what is a useful toolkit to carry on the bike. Now, I will make this available for you to download for free, and I will do so through my Buy Me a Coffee account. You may have already seen that. Now, there's no obligation with that, so just let me briefly explain. I find it's very difficult to share resources with people, and so I opened this account with Buy Me a Coffee. And the thing is, with Buy Me a Coffee, that's the sort of the brand name with it, if you like. You can charge any price that you want for things, and of course that includes making them free. So I make everything available for free. So if you follow the link that will be in the description to this video, you can go on to my Buy Me a Coffee account, where you can just download any of the resources I've put there for free. I'm just, you know, putting them out there, sharing them with people if it find them useful. Of course, there is the option there to buy me a coffee if you want to, and I will be delighted if you do, but please don't feel obliged. Anyway, I'll move the camera around, zoom in, and let's have a look at what tools I carry on my Triumph Bonneville T140 just when I'm out and about. Okay, so I've got my tool roll off the bike on the bench here. By the way, this is a Krieger tool roll. I feel that these are excellent. I now have several of them, and I carry tools on different bikes with them. They're just very well made. They're simple, robust, very well made. Now, this is what I carry on my bike. I should point out that if I'm going on a longer trip or if I'm going off touring, I definitely take more stuff. This is just the basics of what I carry all the time on the bike. So if I'm just out, you know, popping down the shops or out for the day, I've always got this with me. And really, I'm not planning on doing any major work with this. So it's just really tools there to tighten things that have maybe come loose, adjust things, stuff like that. I'm not planning on doing any major work at the side of the road. So as you can see, it's just fairly basic. So what I do with all of my bikes, and you can see a video that I've done with my modern Triumph Bonneville, with my Bonneville Scrambler. When I got that at first, I went over the bike and I worked out exactly what tools I needed to adjust, tighten, etc. And then I put a toolkit together from that. I did exactly the same here with the T140. So I'm not going to go through that process, but just know that I've sort of gone over the bike, and checked all of the different nuts and bolts and screws and things, and just sort of worked out what I need. So what do I have? Well, obviously a set of imperial spanners. So go from the biggest one I've got there is a 11/16, and then got a 5/8. What's that one? A 9/16, 1/2 inch, 7/16. That's a 3/8. Then I've got a 10mm metric spanner on the end here, and then I've got an adjustable spanner. I've got a little wire brush in case I need to clean up spark plugs and something like that. I've got a few Allen keys in there, because some of the things that need just Allen keys. I've just got a few screwdrivers there, so you can see I've got a small, medium and large flathead, a small and a large Phillips. And then in this little compartment here, that's a roll of electrical tape. That's I've got a few spare bolts, nuts, things to get this stuff out. So that's a plug spanner. Cable ties, you can never carry too many cable ties around. And then this is just a selection of spare nuts, bolts and washers and things in case anything comes off. There's a couple of hose clamps there. Yeah, there's the electrical tape. So that is it. It's not a lot really, is it? So yeah, as I said a moment ago, I certainly don't claim that this is the definitive toolkit, but please do leave your comments about what you carry on the bike and what you feel is missing from this kit and what I should carry, and hopefully collectively we can get the hive mind together and get a good toolkit together, you know, a useful toolkit. But please remember, I'm not talking about everything that you would need. This is just what I carry when I'm out for the day, when I'm not going to be many miles from home. I will certainly carry something more comprehensive than this on a longer trip. But there we have it. Yeah, share your thoughts, please, and let's see what we can come up with. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll put something together and make it available to download. Cheers, bye.